Alright, so let's talk about the super level styles in Fortnite Remix. I forgot to cover these when they first came out the other day, so let's do it right now. So as you can see, there are only 4 characters that do receive the super level style. The one that doesn't is unfortunately Dynamo Tiantina. But I guess it makes sense because she's the, quote, secret skin this season. It's a nice barrage of paint splatter is what it looks like, with some animation. So that's kind of unique, but it doesn't cover the entire skin. I feel like this was made in conjunction with Juice WRLD's Landmark, because it totally reminds me of that, which is in the game as of this video. Now there's also a Rift Butterfly that's kind of holographic right through the skin. You can see it on Meowdis' chest here and then on his back. So that's interesting. I gotta see these in game to see what they look like. So I'm gonna claim all of them. Let's take a peek real quick. I'm undecided which one I like best just yet. I would like to see the non-helmet version of the Chaos Director. I like that Meowdis' hair changes. That's pretty sweet. So we'll compare them to the original skins as well. So let's start with Undercover Sky first. So obviously for each skin, you can toggle the super level styles on or off. So let's put it on here and see if it affects their other styles. So this is her other style. So on the first style, her ears are blue and her shoulders are blue as well. And on the Midnight one, they turn black and then the ears turn paint splatter. So just a very subtle change there. That's about it. I don't see anything else different. Mask off with the super level style looks phenomenal. I love that hair. Here's what her default hair looks like. It's pink or strawberry, and then it gets that cotton candy color scheme. So very, very cool there. Now the biggest issue I have with super level styles is that you can't make a complete combo. You gotta just try your best to match it. For example, her back bling right here, it doesn't have super level style, so that stinks. I mean, this one doesn't look too bad, but I just wish that for once they would give us super level options for the accessories as well. That would be perfect. But unfortunately they don't, so for most, if not all of these, I'll run no back bling at all. Okay, so her pickaxe actually has that same color scheme for a contrail, so that's good. But you can see the awesome array of colors, and the Rift Butterfly is on full display, so the color scheme is quite nice. The animation is unique as well. Let's take a look from the front. Like I said, I love the hair. I bet this glows tremendously in the dark. Okay, so actually, not as much as I thought. The animation is very subtle in the dark. The hands obviously are glowing. And the front of her shirt. But that's about it. So if you were worried about standing out, it's not that bad. I thought all the paint splatter and animation would be super, super bright, and it's really not. So here she is with the mask on in the first style. So normally I would not equip the mask, but this actually looks better. And here it is from the front. Let's take a look in the dark. And look at the ears glowing there. It's pretty sweet. And here's the other version, so not as much glow and animation on this one. By the way, I didn't realize I had kicks on. They were green. So I took those off, and you can see that her shoes actually have that effect as well. Nicely painted underneath on the soles. So starting off pretty good. I actually really enjoyed this Undercover Sky skin. Let's do Meowdis next. So let's turn the super level style on. So you can see the difference right here. The suit gets a way more jet black color scheme. This one's almost a light black, and then this one gets super, super dark. And the undershirt gets that nice blue color. And his little hair changes as well. I love that effect. His eyes don't seem to change at all, nor do his shoes. His tail does, though. Gets a little bit of blue on there. Now, the real question is, does this one change? Let's see. Oh, the shoes. Okay, the shoes turn blue. I didn't even notice that. And does the tail get any bluer? No, that looks about the same. Now, I don't know if the reactivity still works with this one. We're going to have to go into a real match and get a few limbs and see. It would be interesting to see if the gold would cover that. So I'll check that out. In the meantime, let's just take a look at him in game here. Okay, so a lot more colorful. It's like his whole right side is spray painted. Nice animation as with the Undercover Sky. So it's not too shabby, I don't think. You can see the animation on the shoulder there, a little flower appears. I do like the color scheme though. I mean, the overall look is just pretty sweet. I can see why they didn't do the entire skin, just because it would be a little overwhelming, I think. So mixed with the black suit for all the characters and a little bit of like ocean blue glow, that's pretty nice. Here he is in the dark. Rift Butterfly on full display on his back. That's probably the best Rift Butterfly that you'll see. It's almost like a hologram. Goes right through him. So not bad for Meowthus either. Here's his other style. You can see the V on his back straps there is now illuminated blue, as are his shoes. So just a little bit of a different feel to it. Looks like his tie. Is that a tie? Yeah, his tie is now blue. I don't know. I kind of like the other one a little better. See what he looks like in the dark. This one, you stand out a lot more in my opinion. Next up, we got the fan favorite One Ball. So let's see the difference here. Again, that jet black outfit and just a little bit of that paint splatter. But his whole head turns that water blue color with the Rift Butterfly in it. So let's see if the secondary style changes. Wow, it gets way more blue. So that's the biggest difference for the secondary style that I've seen yet. So you can see his head now gets the color scheme, and the blue goes down, whereas on this one, obviously, it's mostly on his head. So let's put the jacket on. Wow, that's a lot of blue on there for the jacket. Here's what this style looks like, so a lot less blue. So it just kind of depends on what you like better. If you like the upper body to be blue, then this works. If you'd rather just the arms and the head, then it's a more even mixture here. I don't know which one I like better yet. We're going to have to see. Let's start with the jacket off and the first style. Okay, so without the back bling, I don't know, he just feels a little bare without it. Again, the animation is really clean. You can see the crowns. You can see the flowers coming in there and the squiggly marks. For this skin, I just wish there was a little more paint. Although the blue does look good too. Let's see in the dark. Yeah, it's not too bad. I feel like this is the most unique version of the super level that we've seen yet out of the ones I've looked at so far. Okay, so here he is with the jacket on. Oof, I don't know. His arms just look so puffy with the jacket. I think I prefer without the jacket. Although you don't really need a back bling with this style. Let's take a look from the front. You can see the butterfly in the back of the head again. And the cool animation on the light blue. Here's where the jacket has the butterfly in it, and it's mostly blue. Actually, I like this one better. Just half of that nice blue, and then half of that paint. Yeah, I definitely like this one better. See the aim down sights here? That is such a cool blue with the nice butterfly in there. That's awesome. Here it is in the dark. It's almost like you're looking at the bluest water you've ever seen. Just from the front. All right. And then here he is without the jacket. So this is my absolute favorite. I like it with the jacket like this too, but without the jacket like this, I think this is the way to go. That's very clean. A little more slender, especially on the aim down sights. I think this might be the one I would run. Here it is in the light. Not bad. And then last but certainly not least is the Chaos Director. So let's see what she looks like. So I am not a fan of this first style at all. I don't like the mask and I don't like her suit. But it does look a little better with the super level style. Now as for the secondary Ghostly Director, it looks like her arm loses some of the paint, but you get more of that ocean water blue. Now this is the one I'm most excited for. Let's see. Okay, that's not bad. This would definitely be the one I would run. But let's take a look at all of them. So you can see the paint on the shoes. That was noticeable right away. And the aim down sights does look pretty good. You can see a little bit of the blue on the hands and on the mask. And the animation looks good on the arm. From the front. Yeah, that's not bad. I just don't like that mask. I don't know. Let's see how much she glows. Okay, so way more in the front than the back. And the pickaxe does not go with this color scheme at all. Here's the secondary style. So way more blue, as I said. You can see the Rift Butterfly right on her upper arm there. So just a little more color scheme there. This one is definitely better than the first style, in my opinion. But it's the third style that's where it's at. Let's transform. There we go. I love that hair. I kind of wish the hair would have got a little bit of the color scheme, though. Just a little. Maybe every other strand. But at least with the fully black hair and the little bit of red down her right leg, it makes the pickaxe still work. And you can still see the Rift Butterfly on the back. Here's from the front. Yeah, this is my personal favorite for this skin. And here she is in the dark. Looks really good. The faceless skin. Clean aim down sights as well. Okay, so let me just test with Meowtis real quick if the reactivity still works. I'm going to make sure it's on. As you can see, 100% on. And if you watch my review, you'll know that he instantly gets his own wrap. No matter what weapon you touch, it turns into that grin wrap, where upon eliminations it turns gold. Oh, that's a real guy too. Okay, did we turn gold? No, I don't see any gold at all, so he loses his reactivity, it looks like. Interesting. Did anything change? Okay, so you can see the wrap still got a little bit gold. Okay, well, I did not notice anything on a second limb either. I was hoping the paint would grow too. That'd be amazing, but it doesn't look like anything changes for the reactivity. So it 100% disables his reactivity. But that's also a feature already. You can literally turn it off, so I'm not sure why it does that. It shouldn't, I don't think, but... So there you go. I think these 4 super level styles are 100% worth grinding for. They have a unique flair to them that doesn't remind me of any other super level styles we've had yet. So that's pretty cool. It's like a mix of water and paint, which I think is pretty sweet. So there you go. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator code, which is Tabor time.